Yo, what's up guys? It's Nash here coming at you with a brand new video, and today we're talking about how to set up your Shopify drop shipping, free plus shipping rates. But not only how to set it up, but also how to be profitable or at least break even, and also how to set it up so you're not going to get scammed by people that might, try to order 15 things from you that are, free plus shipping or whatever. Let's go ahead and dive into the computer and let's get started. All right, so here we are on my computer. This is just a test website. This is one of the sites that I was doing when I was first learning it. The first thing that you need to know when you're using a free plus shipping item is that you need to obviously have that product that you're gonna sell. Now, in my opinion, the best product to sell is something that's ideally less than $3. Okay, why is that? That's because $3 is even a bit expensive. Ideally, I'd like to have it under $2, but $3 is okay, because if you have an $8 shipping or maybe a $10 shipping, then for every product that you sell, they're going to spend $8 in shipping. That means you're going to make $5, or if it's 10, you're going to make $7, right? Ideally, the less expensive the product, the better, so your margins are more and you're making more money. But essentially, $3 is kind of that sweet spot that we're heading for. So on this store, I already have some things, set up. So I'm going to go to the products here, and this is one that is going to be like my free plus shipping offer, right? It's a paw print pendant. It's kind of a tongue twister. So I'll open it up here on AliExpress. I just typed in, the paw print pendant, and the one I'm using is actually this one, which, as you can see, is about $4. So it's a little bit on the expensive side. If you want, you probably could use this, but as you can see, when you're looking at the orders, 2,352, 700, both have a lot of orders. Both are popular products like we talked about in the product video. So both would probably be, pretty decent, provided that you actually did the research to, find out if they're decent. So anyways, imported this, and here we are on our product page. So when we go to it, there's a few things that we want to edit. The main thing that we want to edit is the price, okay? And this one's already set up because I had it set up before, but if it's not set up, what you're going to want to do is hit this button. This is going to select all of the, all the things, and you're going to hit edit variants, okay? So price is 0 because obviously free plus shipping. I usually do my compare price at anywhere from like $19.95 to like $24.95, just depending on the product. Obviously you want to like price it at something that would be reasonable. I think I could see this paw print pendant at a store for, $20. So that's why I put it. Basically what you're trying to do is create a value gap here. So if somebody believes it's 20, but they're paying 0, they'd be more willing to pay like $8 shipping, because that's less than half the price of what it would actually go for. Whereas if you were saying like, it's only $10, then if they pay $8 shipping, then they're like, I don't know, right? The value gap's not there. So that's just part of the psychology behind it. So the most important thing that we have to do here besides this is we actually have to go in and add a field. So I'm gonna add the weight field. Just go up here, click add weight, and it's gonna add a weight field. Now what you're gonna wanna do here, this is super important, and this will go into how we actually price our shipping, is you wanna change all these to 0.1. The reason being is because we're gonna have all our products that aren't free plus shipping be 0 pounds, okay? And every one that is free plus shipping is gonna be 0.1 pounds. And you'll see why in a minute, but just make sure all the ones that are free plus shipping, 0.1 pounds. All right, now it's time to actually set up our, actual shipping settings. So let's go into the settings here. Shipping, you got domestic and international shipping. And the first thing that I want to do, because this screws up so many people all the time, is down here in the packages, it automatically adds like, a certain amount of weight, whatever that is. What you're gonna want to do is just hit edit and delete that and make it 0. And the reason is because it's going to add that 0.5 pounds to your already, 0.1 pound product. And it's just going to screw the whole thing up and, kind of whack it out. So definitely do that. The next thing that we want to do is I like to ship internationally for the most part, because it's drop shipping. And I suggest that you do, just depending on the niche. But usually what I do is I actually end up going over here and I click edit on this, and then I just delete the zone. And I use the international one as like, everything, including the United States. So, but if you want to, you could also, do it different ways. I just like doing it this way. Just makes it easier, a little bit simpler. So we'll make this, so usually this is the rest of the world. So like everything except the United States. So what we'll do is we'll just add countries. And then we'll make sure that includes the US, and it should now because we deleted that one, so it should include it. So we'll add that. All right, now this is the most important part. This is where we're actually going to price our shipping and make sure that everything is set up the right way. So if you have anything here, calculated rates, delete that. If you have anything on price based, delete that. All we're worrying about is the weight based rate. So we're gonna hit add rate. And basically what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna want to create a system where a certain amount of weight equals a certain amount of shipping. So if you want to charge $10 shipping, then 0.1 pound is going to equal 10 pounds, and then so on and so forth. And I'll show you how to set that up. But how do you choose the amount that you want to charge shipping? Well, what I do, I usually research other competitors in the market and just kind of do like a test order just to see how much they're charging. I usually do that with like 5 to 10 different retailers in the market that I'm in. And if I see a lot of people are charging like $10, then I'll probably end up charging $9 to $10 as well, just as a starting point, and then you can kind of test from there. But let's just say for beginners, let's just say that we want to make it $9.95 shipping. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go over here to standard shipping. We're just gonna call this standard shipping, and we're gonna copy and paste this. And for minimum order weight, we're gonna make it 0.1, right? Because that was what our free plus shipping offer was. For maximum, we're also gonna make it 0.1. Okay, so if the product weight is equal to 0.1, then the amount that we're gonna charge is $9.95, okay? We're gonna hit done. Then we're gonna go in and hit another rate, so we're gonna add a rate. And same thing, standard shipping. Now we're gonna make it for 0.2. So if the product is 0.2 pounds, which, how do you get 0.2 pounds? It's basically if you have 2 free plus shipping offers, right? Because 0.1 plus 0.1 equals 0.2. So if we have 0.2, then I usually just double it. So we'll say like $18.95, right? And then so on and so forth. And you do that all the way up until 0.9. Once you get to 1 pound, usually what that means is somebody's ordering 10 free plus shipping offers, right? And if they're ordering 10, at that point, I like to just make it kind of ridiculous. So I'll just make it like, $200 shipping or something. If it's 1 pound to like 25 pounds. Because if it's 25 pounds, that means they're ordering like 250, and chances are no one's ordering 250, so you'll be good. Now, I've done it some other ways. I've tried like 3 different ways of doing it, and I actually been screwed over one time by somebody ordering like 15, and I wasn't prepared. He basically got 15 products for free and didn't even have to pay shipping because I had it the wrong way. So make sure you do it this way. Let's just cancel that. Now, if you want to do like a free shipping offer, basically what you're going to do is make it 0, okay? So any product that's weighted 0, now you got to make sure on the product page, like over here on this product page, you got to make sure that this weight is 0, okay? But what you're going to want to do is just do from 0 pounds to 0 pounds. So anything that's retail rate, it's going to be free shipping, okay? And the rate is 0, and we'll just name this free shipping. Cool. Basically, just set it up all the way up to 0.9, and then at 1 pound, just make it 1 to 25 equals like $200 or whatever you want to make it. Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully it's easy for you guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna provide a screenshot of kind of the rates that I do and how I set it up. You can feel free to use that as a model, but I'd recommend testing, obviously. Maybe try $10 shipping, maybe try $7 shipping, maybe try $12 shipping, and you never know. I've charged as much as $12.95 and it still works. Right now, what I'm finding is that when you do random shipping rates, like something like $10.71 or something like that, just a random number, a lot of times it seems more realistic that it would actually cost that much to ship the item. So people are more likely to purchase, at least from what I've seen, than if you were to use a retail rate like $9.95 or something, just because, I don't know, it seems more realistic, I guess, for them. I don't know. But yeah, feel free to test around with that. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, because I'm going to be dropping free content for you guys every single day. It's going to be hot and you're going to want to see it. So hit the notification bell. If you liked it, leave me a like. Also leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see in the future and what you like from this video. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
I need you in the midnight. Why'd you leave without a